Hi, everybody. This is my first time ever here. I'm also from Fort Wayne. You guys are awesome. This is a really cool event, and I plan on driving out again with Amara sometime because this has been a blast. This is really cool. I'm going to read this poem that I wrote this year. It's called Colonizers of Our Mind. These cold winds stiffen my knees and send tingles to my toes. Midwestern weather changes and brisk walking down flooded streets, passing strangers who most likely and much like me need a hug. Still think that's odd to ask for what I need. Keep telling myself they're only my wants until my legs get weak. I know we are the same as two birds drifting on the edge of a hurricane, engulfed with heavy feelings, not able to lift our head or weary eyes from the ground. Another long walk, connecting puddles, repetitious pulse of footsteps muddle, on and off repeat. And I remember that dove sitting up on the telephone line. It sounded so sad. I keep thinking I see sad animals in my city. I remember how life drags me down, then leaves me up again. How drugs leave me down, have let me drown, turned me into a clown on repeat. Symptoms of my addiction. Now I name the monster and lure it into the light. Urges that seem unstoppable, twisting, turning, terrifyingly long, sleepless nights. Childhood dreams seem tangled like knotted yarn, like grapevines growing slowly, and one day wrapped fully around the tree, giving illusions of daily darkness. But now my daily ritual brings unobscured light. In hopes of being free, I look upwards while I walk forwards towards healing habits. I breathe in the taste of rain and soil. Sometimes on long walks, my mind races. I have to sit down near a flowing body of water, stop anxious thoughts, letting it drown out sounds of my emotions and self-talk. Forgiving myself and letting everything go downstream, slow and steady. My whole adult life spent going in and out of relationships, searching for fixes. Freeze framed in the middle of a goodbye. Freeze frame in the brain from ice crystals on skin membranes. I'm learning how to speak, but more importantly, to listen. Sorting these tragedies into a reality that was always meant for me. Learning how to say goodbye to the lingering emptiness feeling on the other side of my cold pressing lips. Been looking for that kiss to cancel my thoughts. I set the medicine on the sink so I'd remember, taped the list to my leg so I wouldn't forget, turn every day into a new experience, every second into a minute, into slowly learning how to be you in this world, learning how to see through the distractions to your true path so you can get with it. Memorized every syllable so that it still lingers when I listen for it. A new breath and a new way to think about this air, the ways that we sabotage ourselves and the pathways that are unlit towards healing. Sometimes realizing our errors and openly talking can be a hard pill to swallow. Leaders make a trail for others to follow. Trying to find purpose among arms scarred who are feeling worthless in this mess of men. Paint a turd golden and it still smells shitty. We ought to work harder at building and growing communities in our cities. The birthing grounds for our dreams and opportunities. Sometimes it feels like we're crawling so slowly towards togetherness and erasing our debt, trying to find affordability in rent. I wonder if I dare address the underlying problem, even though it's going to take many more years of solving. We have spent our time making profits for others, twisted by the media to FUD our own brothers making mass media, holding our attention and draining us like a sink. He says, pull on this. Holds out a small bag with a little dangling tag that says on it, don't think. These experiences are colossal to my natural growth. There's a universal calendar of warmth, sunsets on beaches and leaves changing in forests up north. Time is the way that we measure ourselves, relationships and work. The powers that be in place today are after every second, trying to make sure we don't blink. Sold our souls in mouse click agreements, and the cost is every second. The new frontier. with its invisible missions after our time. They are the colonizers of our mind. Did not seem to even have to try. Posting internet garbage catches our eye. My only choice sometimes feels like it's to scream or cry. Go for long walks in nature to try and clear my mind. No attention to privacy, the cell phones ringing in trembling hands. They prey on my eyes and the accompanying finger clicks, based on a model of wanting for more. So we're searching for the words, but stumbling. Heavy-hearted hug lost, generation, millions of millennials. Through these walls we've built, there's no residual good vibrations. I drank too much coffee again, stayed up the last 12 days celebrating a perpetual fall into and through web-like portals shown to me if my battery is charged long enough. I can always hear the distant sounds of engines searching for anything and everything so that I might escape my own thoughts and even our whole existence for just a few more seconds. Thank you.